Hey, what's up? This is Rodney and I'm back, and I just wanted to talk about Big Brother. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I tried to watch the previous episode, but my best friend called me from college, and we were on the phone being messy, talking about people, and so when she called me, like I was probably like 15 minutes into the episode, and I just didn't go back and finish watching it. So and before that, like I missed I think like 3 episodes before that, 2 or 3 episodes before. I work in retail, so like we have this big sale in my job, and so I've really been working, and my schedule has been completely fucking off. So, anyways, with this episode, the only way that I've been keeping up with Big Brother is through Big Brother Network, like basically like the people who write reviews over the episodes through Google. I just Google it. So, anyways, Kevin is probably my favorite house guest. I think he's probably going to win America's favorite house guest. Kevin is really, really funny. And I loved, I thought it was so hilarious when he was wrapping himself with the plastic, Because I see a lot of women do that. A lot of, like the girls who, want to make sure their body is snatched. But anyways, I love Kevin. Okay, so basically, Cody is back in the house. I'm not going to lie. From an entertainment perspective, Cody needs to be in the house. But I just don't like Cody. I don't like Cody. I don't like Jessica. I just don't like Cody. I just don't like Jessica. That's the end of that one. Paul suggests to Jason that he basically talks shit to Cody. And Jason is like, hell no, fuck that. Which I think is kind of crazy. Jason should see that even though we all know that Jason, Cody, and Jessica don't have the best relationship, the simple fact that you can have everybody in the room, which I thought was the craziest thing. You have Cody and Jessica in one room, they're making out and probably fucking, and then you have everybody else in the house in a completely different room, and Paul is the head of the meeting, and it's just weird to me how everybody knows that the house is divided, or it's in two when it comes to Cody and Jessica. And it's just like it's just weird to me. But anyways, and so Paul suggests that Josh is the one who basically talks shit to Cody. And Josh is like, hell no, fuck that shit. Paul at this point is already irking me just for the simple fact of what he said about how he was going to do Dominique with the whole blackface thing. I guess somebody must have got to him and told him, don't you do no stupid ass shit like that. So he just went ahead and put 2 marks. This is for Paul. He went ahead and put 2 marks underneath his eyes. Paul is still cute to me, but it's just, I'm over Paul. I really want Paul to be evicted, honestly. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm over Paul. So now they're playing the head of household game. Everybody is falling out. It's actually kind of hilarious. Everybody's going one by one. And so anytime somebody gets evicted, they can choose the person who they want to be punished. Of course, you don't know the punishment until you choose the person. It can be like, for example, they can throw trash on someone, paint, basically anything that could probably get in their head. Everybody that gets evicted is choosing Cody. Cody. I'm just like, at this point, anyways, girl. So anyways, Josh gets evicted from the game. He drops the thing. This is the thing that really bothers me about Josh. Josh has a big ass. I love it. But that don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying. Josh has a big ass. But Josh, you came across really, 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 in my eyes, you came across really juvenile, just childish. He was yelling stuff out, trying to get under Cody's skin, trying to get under Jessica's skin. And it didn't, for me, come across as though, oh, he's just trying to beat them at a game. It just came across as though you're a fucking child. That's what it came across to me. Like, and I don't even like Josh. I mean, not Josh. I don't too much care for Josh. But I really don't like Cody or Jessica. But even with that being said, like, I can still look at it from like, okay, girl, you're doing too much. So anyways, long story short, Jessica wins the HOH. It was out of her and Christmas. Jessica wins. After the competition, of course, Mark and Elena, I don't know her name. They're talking to Jessica and Cody. And Mark was actually making me sick to my stomach. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just like, girl. It almost reminded me. Remember the episode when Cody was talking about getting Christmas out, and Mark was just sitting there like, yeah. Like he. So, anyways, what else? I really don't feel like talking about the other stuff because this episode really wasn't too much into it. I'm just gonna go to the end. Jessica nominates Josh and Ramses, whatever his name is, the boy who y'all say not black. He say he not black. He say he Dominican. But baby, by that hair, baby, he all the way black. But anyway, Cheryl, let me leave that alone because I don't feel like getting into no argument with none of y'all tonight. So basically, she nominates Josh and Ramses. Josh. She gets up, she lets Ramses know that she's not his target, that she's not her target, and then she lets Josh know that basically he ain't shit. Josh gets into his feelings and goes into the diary room and starts crying. Girl, oh my God, I cannot handle Josh. Josh, you have a big ass, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, girl, you talk entirely too much shit to always be crying. Josh, just the other day, you were outside acting a goddamn fool, yelling and screaming, trying to make Cody or Jessica lose the game. And now, all of a sudden, because she says, oh, I forgot one part. I'm going to go back to that part. Now, all of a sudden, because she says, basically, you ain't shit. Now, you in the diary room talking about, I do deserve to be here. I do deserve. That's exactly... I see when Cody says you ain't nothing but a, not a punk, I ain't gonna say punk, but you ain't nothing, I'm gonna say punk, you ain't nothing but a punk because every time you look up, you crying over some shit. You talk the most shit out of everybody in the house and you cry the most. One part that I'll say this much. As much as I don't like Jessica, I don't blame Jessica. When Josh wanted to go talk to Jessica, he wanted to, I guess, go try to convince her that there are bigger targets in the house. Something has to be mentally wrong with Josh. Josh, you were just out there screaming and yelling. At the eviction, they showed a clip of you saying something to Jessica 10 minutes before the vote. Everybody pretty much knows that you and Jessica don't have the best relationship. You, Jessica, or Cody don't have the best relationship. So at this point, maybe it's just me and my pride. I would just take it for what it was. I would never act like the way Josh acts, but if I was Josh, it would be a girl. I done fucked up. The bitch gonna put me up. I'm going home. And I'm used to you trying to go to talk to her. What good is that gonna do? And just like she told Cody, I don't want to talk to that motherfucker. So Cody, of course, bring his ass outside like he running something. We don't want to talk to you. Now that's the part that would have got under my skin. Motherfucker, I wasn't even coming to talk to you anyways. I was coming to talk to that dumb bitch. I dumb bitch. I'm sorry. I should have called her a dumb bitch. Anyways, I'm done with this review. I really pushed to this review. It really wasn't nothing to talk about. I'm over. I'm done.